Ehsan Yarshater, Persian. Born April 3, 1920, is the founder and director of the Center for Iranian Studies, and Hagop Kevorkian Professor Emeritus of Iranian Studies at Columbia University. He was the first full-time professor of Persian at A.U.S. University since World War II. He is one of the 40 editors of the Encyclopædia Iranica, with articles by 300 authors from various academic institutions. He also edited the third volume of the Cambridge History of Iran, comprising the history of the Seleucid, the Parthians, and the Sassanians, and a volume entitled Persian Literature. He is also an editor of a 16-volume series named History of Persian Literature. He has won several international awards for scholarship, including a UNESCO award in 1959, and the Giorgio Levi Della Vida Medal for Achievement in Islamic Studies from UCLA in 1991. Lecture series in his name have been instituted at the University of London and the University of California, Los Angeles, and at the Centre National de Recherche Scientifique in Paris. Life and career. Born in Hamadan, Persia, Iran, Ehsan Yarshater studied Persian language and literature at the University of Tehran and Iranian philology, Old and Middle Iranian, at the School of Oriental and African Studies, SOAS, University of London with Walter Bruno Henning. His Tehran University dissertation dealt with Persian poetry under the Timurid Shahrukh, 15th century. His University of London dissertation, elaborated and published later as a grammar of Southern Tati dialects, Mouton, 1969, describes a series of Tati dialects spoken in the southwest of Kazvin. He has published a number of articles on modern Western Iranian dialects, notably Tati and Taleshi, and the Jewish dialects of Persian, including Lotari, and on Persian mythology. Although born into a Bahá'í family, he has said he has had no affiliation with a religion as an adult. Publications, theorems and remarks *Al-Asharat Wal Tanbihat by Avicenna, tr. into Persian in the 13th century. Annotated edition. Tehran, National Monuments Society, 1953. 5 treatises in Arabic and Persian. Panj Risala, by Ibn Sina. Annotated edition. Tehran, National Monuments Society, 1953. Persian poetry under Shahrukh, the second half of the 15th century. Shuri Pasidar, Ahde Shahrukh. Tehran, The Tehran University Press, 1955. Legends of the Epic of Kings. Dastana-i Shahnameh. Tehran, Iran-American Joint Fund Publications. 1957, 1958, 1964. Second ed. 1974, 1982. Awarded a UNESCO Prize in 1959. Old Iranian Myths and Legends. Dastana-i Irani Boston. Tehran, Iran-American Joint Fund Publications. 1957, 1958, 1964. Royal Award for the Best Book of the Year. 1959. With W. B. Henning, eds. Alokas Sleg. Studies in honor of S. H. Tarkizadeh. London, 1962. Modern Painting. Nikashi-e Novan. 2 vols. Tehran, Amir Kabir. 1965-66. Second printing. 1975. A Grammar of Southern Tati Dialects. Median Dialect Studies I. The Hague and Paris. Mouton & Co. 1969. Iran Faces the 70s. ed. New York. Prager Publishes. 1971. With D. Bishop. eds. Biruni Symposium. New York. Center for Iranian Studies. Columbia University. 1976. Selected stories from the Shahnameh. Bargozida-yi Dastana-yi Shahnameh. Volume I. Tehran. BTNK. 1974. Reprint. Washington, D.C. Iranian Cultural Foundation. 1982. With David Biver. eds. Inscriptions of Eastern Mazandaran. Corpus Inscriptionem Iranicarum. London. Lund and Humphreys. 1978. With Richard Ettinghausen. eds. Highlights of Persian Art. New York. Bibliotheca Persica. 1982. Sudik Hedayat. An Anthology. ed. New York. Bibliotheca Persica. 1979. Cambridge History of Iran. Volume 3. Seleucid, Parthian and Sassanian Periods. ed. Cambridge. Cambridge University Press. 1983. Persian Literature. ed. New York. State University of New York Press. 1988. History of Al-Tabari. Volumes 1 to 40. ed. New York. State Univ of New York Press. 2007. See also. Topics. Iranistics. Modern Iranian scientists and engineers. List of Iranian scientists, colleagues and scholars. Mary Boyce. Richard Nelson Fry. James R. Russell. Professor Ehsan Yarshater's profile at Iranistics.com. Professor Ehsan Yarshater's authorized website. Interview with Iranian.com. Farang Mohebi. Dr. Yarshater. Lambton predicted the Iranian Revolution. An interview with Professor Yarshater concerning the late Professor Anne Lambton. In Persian. Radio Zaman, August 13, 2008. 1. Audio. 2.